Hey everyone, so this is my second video. We're going to be starting a series of Cybertruck efficiency tests. So the first one is going to be kind of a baseline where we'll do an efficiency 100-mile loop with the tonneau cover closed. I do not have the wheel covers yet, so we can't test for those. But the first test is going to be, the first loop is going to be tonneau cover closed. We'll do a 100-mile loop, then we'll do another one with the tonneau open, and then that would kind of set the baseline as well as the efficiency difference as it relates to the tonneau cover being open or closed and how big of an impact that has on range. Once I do receive the wheel covers from Tesla, then I'll do one with the wheel covers on as well. Hopefully the conditions remain comparable. Today it is 10 p.m. at night. Weather is in the high 40s. I am supercharging for about 15 to 20 minutes just to get the battery up to temperature. I'll charge to about 65%, then head over about 1.5 miles to my starting location, and then we'll start the loop from there. So we are now at our starting location. I was about 1.5 miles away from the supercharger. We are at 64%. It's estimating 2 or 5 miles of range. The truck is in low ride. Well, right now it is entry, but up in custom to chill acceleration, relaxed handling, and lower ride height to maximize efficiency. We can see that tonneau is closed. Truck is ready to go. So let's reset the trip A, and then we hope to do a 100-mile loop and see what kind of efficiency it gives us. Oh, forgot to mention that the temperature tonight is about 49 degrees Fahrenheit. And the wind is practically non-existent. Google says it's about 1 mile per hour. So I plan on running the loop again tomorrow night. The conditions, at least predicted conditions, seem to be about exactly the same. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So getting onto the freeway now. This is going to be a 80-mile-per-hour efficiency test because that's the speed I usually drive, and that's what I care about most. And frankly, the speed limit on the 99 that I'm going to be driving on is 70 miles per hour, and people are usually going 80 at least. Okay, getting up to speed. We are going to, I will double check the speedometer with Google Maps as well, but in the 1,000 miles or so that I've driven, it is pretty accurate. So we're about 17 miles in. Efficiency right now is about 592 watt-hours per mile. It is telling me there is a slight wind assisting us so far, but we are going to go back, so that should negate it. And I've decided to set the climate at 68 while it's around 50 outside. No heated seats or heated steering or anything, so we will try to keep everything as consistent as possible to get the best comparative efficiency. So yeah, we'll catch up when we get to the halfway point and turn around to complete the loop. So we are almost to our halfway point. We've done about 44 miles. Efficiency is still hovering close to 590 watt-hour per mile. Still going 80 miles per hour. I had to slow down to about 70, 75-ish a couple times just for a few seconds for traffic, and there was a construction site. But otherwise, everything has gone pretty smooth. Hardly any traffic. So, yeah, let's see where it sits at the halfway, and then we'll turn around and head back about another 50 miles.
Turn left onto Avenue 280.
So just took the exit for our halfway point. Efficiency has improved to around 577 because of stopping with the region, and it is telling me that had I stuck to 70 miles per hour,
destination is on the left.
We would have saved about 12, 13 miles, but then there was also wind that helped about 3.6 miles. So yeah, let's head back now and see how it goes. Passing by Visalia, we are on our way back now. 15 miles done, cruising at 80 miles per hour. Efficiency back up to 580 or so after getting up to speed. Yeah, let's see where we end up. We are about 3/4 of the way there, 70 miles roughly. Efficiency has improved on the way back. We are closer to 570 watt-hours per mile, and seem to be doing a bit better than the last trip, which was to the halfway point. There's a construction zone coming up. I might have to slow down just a little bit because of the traffic, but it shouldn't be for more than a minute at most. We're on the final stretch now. 19 miles done. Efficiency has improved. Seems like the return trip was significantly more efficient, around 565 watt-hours per mile. We are doing about 2% better than expected. Yeah, a few more miles to go. Let's see where we end up. The return trip was a lot smoother. I think there was only one slowdown to about 70, between 70 and 75 miles per hour. Everything else has been super smooth. Okay, we're on the home stretch.
Now take exit 8 on the right. In 1,000
Getting off
feet,
cruise.
turn left onto North Fowler Avenue.
And we are 97 miles. We might get to 98.
Now turn left onto North Fowler Avenue.
So this specific route, according to Google, was supposed to be 99 miles. I think the Cybertruck might end up around 98 when we're done. But overall, seems like the return trip was a lot more efficient than the outbound drive, that's for sure. Being a bit
In 500
aggressive
feet,
with the
turn
acceleration there.
Now turn right.
We're back where we started almost.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay, back to the exact spot where we started from. Return journey. So the wind kind of canceled itself out. We are doing a lot better than we did on the outbound journey. Let's put it in park. So as you can see, the efficiency for the 98-mile round trip that we did is 561 watt-hours per mile. I'll put some calculations in the description below or in the comments section, converting that to miles per kilowatt hour and what the expected range would be. So this kind of checks out. I did take a longer journey to San Diego, and the efficiency that I got going about the same speed overall was 550-ish watt-hours per mile, somewhere around there. So yeah, let's take a quick walk around to just see the state of the vehicle, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the only thing that was kind of using power other than the climate was my phone, which was on charge. So yeah, as you can see, the wheel covers are not on, haven't been delivered by Tesla yet. Everything else on the truck is as it was supposed to be. Tonneau cover was closed for this entire drive. I will do a follow-up drive comparing to how I'm comparing the efficiency, how it compares to when the tonneau is open. That's the agenda for tomorrow. Weather should be fairly close to what it is today. Yeah. Another point of interest, we started from 64% and went down to about 17%, going about 98 miles. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I have a little spreadsheet that I made of all the data I compiled from the footage, as well as the calculations that I made to calculate the efficiency and the projected range for the 100-mile loop that we did. Well, I calculated based on 99 miles because that is what Google Maps said that route was. The car itself reported 98 miles, but we're going to stick to the Google Maps number just to keep it more consistent throughout. Well, if I in the future, if I do any other vehicle and the odometer or something is a bit off. So, a disclaimer: I am no expert on this subject. So whatever numbers you see here, take it with a grain of salt. I did the best I could do, but if there's any recommendations or any questions or any critiques anyone might have, leave it in the comments, and maybe I'll post any corrections or something in the comment section or in the description of the video. Okay, so before we get started, another thing I would like to mention is I kind of split the numbers based on the net consumption and the gross consumption. The reason is I noticed that the car reports, well, this is just my hypothesis. I'm not exactly sure how Tesla calculates their efficiency, but what I feel like they do is what the car reports on the screen is just what you're using for the driving portion. The trip meter, which shows a total battery consumed, that little energy screen on the side, that's what shows the total battery consumption. So what I did a little bit of math, and if you calculate, so if you see here, we have the starting state of charge and the ending state of charge, right? So this is where we started and ended the test. And based on the percentage of the battery used, and if you multiply that by the size of the battery, which is 123 kilowatt hours, you get a certain number which does not match up entirely with the little screen at the bottom, the trip meter that's going right below the speedometer and stuff. But it does match up with the energy screen. So that's why I'm going to split the numbers between net usage and gross usage, or net consumption and gross consumption. So for the first test that we just did, the tonneau was closed. There were no wheel covers on the vehicle, and I tried to keep the car consistently at 80 miles per hour throughout the loop. Starting state of charge was 64%. Ending state of charge was 17%. So we ended up using 47% of the battery, which equates to 57.81 kilowatt hours, since the battery is 123 kilowatt hours total. The vehicle indicated on that little trip meter thingy that the car used 55 kilowatt hour, which clearly does not add up to the vehicle or the battery percentage that was visible at the top. The vehicle reported a efficiency throughout the drive, throughout the overall, of 555.56 watt hours per mile, which converts to 1.8 miles per kilowatt hour. And then if you multiply that by 123, you would get a range of 221.4 miles. However, if you look at the net consumption, the net battery usage, which was 57.81 kilowatt hours, and you divide that by 99 miles, we get a net efficiency of 583.94 watt hours per mile, which is 1.71 miles per kilowatt hour. And that equates to a projected range of 210.3 miles. Obviously, these numbers are at 80 miles per hour, so the efficiency would be a lot different and would be a lot better if you were going 70 or 65 or, at speed limit or right below it. This is kind of the use case that relates to how I drive, and I feel like a lot of people do actually drive like this. Especially in a gasoline vehicle. And if an EV is forcing you to change your driving habits, then it's not really comparable to a gasoline vehicle or an ICE vehicle at all. So yeah, these are the numbers I got. I've actually already done the round 2 with the Tonneau open. I'm still in the process of crunching the numbers, and I will have a follow-up video very soon going over those and comparing them to when the tonneau is closed. So subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching.